In this video, we are going to take a full tour of the TumbleBookLibrary website. So, we start by typing www.tumblebooklibrary.com into the search bar. If you have a TumbleBooks account, you can log in at the very top of the website. First, input your account username here, then your password, and click Login. Now that we're logged in, let's find a book. A great way to do this is with the Tumble search option, which is this dark blue button in the top right-hand corner of the site. Let's start by searching by title. Now I'm interested in Purple, Green, and Yellow by Robert Munsch. It's come up already, so we can click the title of the book, click Go, and we're brought to the title just like that. We can also search by author name. So I was interested in Robert Munsch, and he's come up right here. I can go ahead, click that, press Go, and here are all the titles by that author on the site. Another way to search is by keyword. So, say I'm interested in books about dinosaurs, I would find and click the word dinosaurs in the drop-down menu. Click Go, and it will bring me to all the titles on the site about dinosaurs. The language search function works the exact same way. If I pressed French and then Go, it would take me to all the titles on the site in French. Tumble time is based on how long you'd like the reading experience to be. You can specify which format you'd like to browse, such as storybooks, read-alongs, ebooks, and graphic novels. There is also the ability to search the collection based on the Lexile and accelerated reader systems. These are both based on reading level, and the higher the number, the higher the reading level. Another great way to find content is with the index function. So, from anywhere on the site, in the top row of buttons you can press Index. And here are all the titles on the site in alphabetical order. You can either scroll all the way down to your title, or press the first letter of the title. Let's find the award-winning storybook, Bailey. I'll press B, and then I'll scan for my book in its letter section. And here it is. Let's go ahead and click on the title. Now that we've navigated to our book, let's learn how to read it. On the left-hand side, we can click Read Online, and this will open the storybook player in another window. The storybook player can be navigated with the pause and play button and the page arrows. The volume can be adjusted with the sound function, and the narration speed can be toggled here. Auto mode means the pages turn automatically when the narration ends, and manual mode means the page will only turn when the page arrows are pressed. The full screen button makes the book fill the screen. Check out our video on the storybook format for more details. Most of the titles on TumbleBooks also have quizzes. So on the left-hand side you can click Quizzes, then the title, and start answering the questions. Another way to navigate the site is with the colorful buttons, up top here. So we can start on the left, with storybooks. And here are some of the many storybooks on the site. As you can see, these are organized into different categories, and we can navigate these categories with the arrows. Another way to look is with the View All Titles option. The default here is that they are sorted by title alphabetically. We can also look by the author name, by newness to the collection, and so on. This current layout is the View by Cover option, which is arranged in a grid format, but there is also a View by Detail option, where we can read descriptions of the books, how long they are, and other information. Next is the Read-alongs button. We can click our book of choice, then press Read Online on the left. To activate Read-along, press the Play button. You will already be familiar with the buttons in the read-along player from the storybook player we toured, but there are also advanced options here, like changing font size. Check out our video on the read-along format for a more detailed guide. Next is the eBooks button. These are unvoiced novellas. Use the arrows to navigate page to page, and use the chapter menu to jump between chapters. Next are the graphic novels. Select one, press Read Online, and scroll all the way down until the end of the chapter. Once we finish this chapter, we can navigate to the next one with the arrow on top of the page. The Nonfiction tab features nonfiction content in a variety of familiar formats. The Video tab features educational nature videos. Click the one you're interested in, press Play Video, and enjoy. The Language Learning tab features titles in different languages. The Playlist tab features timed playlists with different themes. So, for example, Art Class is 17 minutes. And the final colorful button is Puzzles and Games. First, we have Sentence Games. To get started, click Play Game. For these games, the goal is to pick the image that is the best fit for the sentence. So just click on the one you think is correct. There are also memory games. The aim is to find matching pairs. Once you've found a matching pair, it will stay turned over, and the goal is to have the entire board flipped over like that. To make note of books you've enjoyed or would like to read, you can add them to your favorites. On the landing page for any title, on the left-hand side, you'll see the Add to Favorites button. We'll click that. Then, click Favorites, up here in the top row of buttons, and we'll see that the title has been added to our favorites. From here, just click the book cover and enjoy. Another feature is Common Core, which is a standard system used in some American schools. Clicking on a Common Core standard takes you to the titles in our collection which we feel correspond to that standard. A final feature for librarians and educators is Tumble Admin, which can be found at the bottom of the site. It is this orange button with the gear. And here we have metrics on how the account has been used. So how many book views there's been, quiz views, and so on. You can sort it by month and year. There are also marketing materials, such as banners, buttons, and icons, which can be used to make image links for your website, backgrounds for computers, letters for parents, which can be printed and sent home with your readers to explain Tumble books, and the auto-login URL, which can be emailed out. Your readers can click it, and it'll automatically log them into Tumble books without the need for a password. And finally, your collection, which tells you how many titles your account has access to. We hope you've enjoyed this tour of the Tumble Book Library. We invite you to check out our other videos for a more in-depth look at the different functions found on the site. Happy tumbling!